Now tonight on the show, this is the annual Youth Wing special. A huge crowd tonight to see the future political stars. And we're talking student loans tonight. We're talking cyberbullying, all that and a whole lot more. I'm Wallace Chapman. Welcome to Backbenchers Pub Politics as it happens. Let's rock and roll. Rock and roll, fantastic stuff. I always love the annual Youth Wing show because this is where you see the future Prime Minister. One of these five, I'm sure, will be in the head office one day. And what a show tonight. Big crowd tonight, so let's get straight into it. Let's start with Young Maori Party's Elijah Pua. Welcome to the show, Elijah.
Thanks very much.
How are you tonight?
I'm great, thanks Wallace. And
All
yourself?
Right, very, very well. A quick two questions. Here we go. If you found a $1 million stash of pot in the bush, what would you do with it?
Oh, well, that's a funny question. I think I'd hand it into the police.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. No behind you. All your supporters are going, no.
Those are my supporters. Those are my supporters.
All right, and lastly, Brexit. Should Britain leave or remain?
No, they should leave. Absolutely.
They should leave?
Absolutely.
All right, Elijah, welcome to the show. And a big round of applause for Young Labour's Nevada Lee-Mariu. Welcome to the show, Nevada.
Thank you.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, what about you? If you Brexit, should Britain leave or remain?
Remain.
Remain? Wow. Okay, and if Max Key asked you to be in his next video, what would you say?
I'd probably have to decline. I'd probably have to decline.
I decline. That's it. All right, welcome to the show, Nevada. And look, a big round of applause for Young Nats, Joel Rowan. Joel, welcome. Good to have you on the show, Joel.
Oh, thank you for having me.
How are you tonight?
Very well, thank you.
All right, here we go. A former Young Nat president came on the show, show, and said he hotboxed the Camry. What have you hotboxed?
Well, I haven't hotboxed anything. I generally think it's safer to smoke outside.
Ah, yeah, of course, absolutely. Very good. And finally, Brexit. Should Britain leave or remain?
Oh, remain for free trade.
For free trade? All right, very good, Joel. And look, a big round of applause for Young New Zealand First, Connor McFadyen. Connor, good to have you on. How are you tonight?
Good, thank you.
All right, your question. What lengths would you go to have a weekend for two to Queenstown with Winston Peters?
Win them some more votes.
Win him some more votes.
Yeah.
Now, have you had a weekend for two with Winston Peters? Have
Not
you
yet.
met him?
No, oh, no, I have.
Are you sure?
Briefly. He's a busy man.
All right, okay. And finally, Brexit. Should Britain leave or remain?
Leave.
Leave? Okay, that's another leave. Okay. And as he said himself, perhaps the first Mexican ever to appear on Backbenchers in his whole 9 years, the Green Party's Ricardo Menendez-March. Ricardo.
Kia ora, Wallace.
Kia ora. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Do I say that right?
Sí, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Hey. All right, now, what about you? If Max Key asked you to be in his next video, what would you say?
I would probably say yes, but then I would grab a banner with Green Party policy and just kind of try to get out there. I would just troll his video probably.
That would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay. And Brexit, would you leave or remain?
I think it's up to the people of the UK. Although it would be easier for Britain to pass. It would be easier for the UK to pass unsustainable policies if they left.
Enough. Heard enough already.
Sorry, stay.
All right. Ali Ikram, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good to be here again, Wallace.
What about you? Brexit, leave or remain?
Remain. The European Union is a diplomatic advance. Leaving seems like a retrogressive step. So yeah, remain.
Okay, very, very good. Hey, what have we got?
Well, this week, obviously, many, many big issues. Paid parental leave, staying in Iraq longer, Brexit, as you mentioned. I have to say, none of them made the top 5. Let's take a look. Tough week for Paula Bennett, who was accused of running a smear campaign after her press secretary told a reporter that the chairman of Te Puia Marae was under police investigation. Some people thought, because the marae had been feeding and housing the homeless and generally showing compassion, that they had been embarrassing the government and so were unfairly singled out. But it's not true. We can reveal that in the same conversation, her press secretary also called Mother Teresa an interfering busybody, said Nelson Mandela had previous, and Gandhi, well, he was a bad dresser. It was also the week that beneficiaries could pocket a cool $5,000 just for leaving Auckland. The policy was an outrageous success, as could be seen in Max Key's latest video, as the first son's Maserati drove through the empty streets of central Auckland, unimpeded by the hoi polloi for the first time on his way to a gig attended by his clean friends. Fist bump! We welcome back Hone Harawira with a metaphor so extended that it needed resource consent.
Yeah, we're putting the band back together. Māoridom needs a fighter who's a fighter, not just a backing vocalist.
And who's going to be your lead singer? Annette Sykes, will she be part of that mix in Waiari?
She's good on the vocals.
Yeah.
Natural lead singer. Doesn't need notes. She just sings naturally.
Indeed, the government has been in power so long that this week Labour revealed what appears to be a new strategy: to sit back and let natural causes take effect.
In the long run, we're all dead.
You don't need to remind us. Supplementary question, Grant Robertson.
I'm a lot further away from it than you are, Stephen.
And if you'd been thinking our politicians had been, well, more full of it in recent days than previously, you'd be right.
On Friday, there was a ban on anyone going number 2s in the beehive due to sewage incidents.
Why?
And so there was a sewage problem. Everyone had to move their cars from the underground car park so they could get to them. But we were okay in the press gallery, apparently because we were downstream from the problem.
Well, I suppose there's a first time for everything, isn't there?
Certainly is a first time for everything, Ali Ikram. Number 2s.
Yeah.
Do they sort the problem in the end?
I think everything's in good working order with the beehive plumbing.
I like it.